Very, very excited. You just said it there. You got two powerhouse teams, two powerhouse kind of coaches in Harbaugh and Sean McDermott going at it. The weather probably will be a factor. It's supposed to be brutally cold this weekend, Sunday up there in Buffalo. And you said it, one of these guys is going to win the MVP this year. Both of them have played phenomenal for their teams. Lamar, what can you say more about what Lamar does for his team? But I think that you take Lamar away, it's a little different than if you take Josh away.
Right.
Even though James Cook is a great back, but you got Derrick Henry back there. So if you take Josh away from the Bills are a totally different team.
Right.
If you take Lamar away, they're totally different, but they still got that juggernaut back there.
They got a Hall of Fame running back still. Exactly.
So, what's going to be the key to this game? Obviously, at this time of the year, is turnovers. It's, who can, the offense, defensive line, who can kind of take control of that right away. Again, I think weather's going to be a factor. I don't know if Lamar doesn't like the cold. I know that. Josh Allen kind of relishes in it. So we'll just have to see. It's going to be turnovers again. And, that's really what I think is going to be about the game. Two great teams going at each other. It's great for the NFL, these two guys going at these two teams.
Yeah, I'm not complaining because I'm so excited to watch it, Andre, but I get the feeling that, either of these two teams could win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they can.
Is that how you feel? Like these are two of the real premier teams left in these playoffs.
Yeah, but you can't just throw Kansas City to the side. They got mad experience. Andy Reid and Mahomes and all. We can go on and on who they got in there, and they just keep plugging guys in. It's like the Patriots of like 05 or something, or 03 or whatever. They just plug guys in. Those guys work with the system, and they go win. They go on the road and win. They win at home. And then you got, Tom Brady. They had Tom Brady. So you never can count the Chiefs out. And they've won some games this year they probably shouldn't have won. But good teams win those kind of games. And, whoever wins this game, it has to go to Kansas City.
Right.
So it's I think it'll be a different story with both these teams, though, whether it's the Bills or the Ravens going to Kansas City. Obviously, I want the Bills to go to Kansas City. They beat Kansas City earlier in the year. And they said about Bills, Kansas City, well, you guys can beat us in the regular season, all of that. We don't care about that. We care about playoff wins. And that's been the Bills' kind of nemesis, is they haven't beaten Kansas City in the playoffs.
Yeah, you want to talk about a gauntlet to get to the Super Bowl and to win a Super Bowl, especially if you've got someone maybe like the Lions who ultimately make the Super Bowl. That's a hell of a journey to win a championship.
Yeah, we want a blue-collar Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, well, you got it.
Yeah, we'd have a blue-collar Super Bowl for sure.
If you have to go through the Ravens, the Chiefs, and then someone like the Lions,
that's a gauntlet that
you earned that one.
You better duck. You earned it. You better duck your head and get your boys ready to play.
How much, Andre, weight do you put into the game earlier in the year? Obviously, that game was in Baltimore, different weather conditions. It was a regular game.
I just think the Bills just didn't show up. They just didn't have everybody into the game. I think that first run that Derrick Henry took, that kind of took the wind out of their sails, and they were playing catch up, and things weren't working for them the whole game. I don't think Sean McDermott got out coached. The Bills just didn't make plays. They're a different team than that, and I think they have learned from that. How do you keep them two off the field? You just take every opportunity you have to score, put 3 on the board if you got it. 7's great, but 3 is better than 0. So it's going to be one of those kind of games.
What does your gut tell you, Andre? I have a feeling which way you're going to go here, but what's your gut?
Well, yeah, I just think it's going to be a 1-score game.
Okay.
It's going to be, I believe it'll be a 1-drive game. If we're in whatever territory we're in, whatever territory they're in, that could be the difference in the game. It puts you in field goal position to win the game. I see a 27-24 game. I don't predict scores like that.
Right.
But with both of these guys, are they going to cancel each other out? I don't know. And the weather, again, will be probably 80% of the factor of this game, whoever wins it. You know what? This is a revolutionary gummy. Gummies are like the thing now. And when I came in the league, there was no such thing as a gummy. It was just like, take a pill and be quiet. So one thing about Celivate is Not only does it taste good, but it is really expanding with athletes and new health solutions for everybody. So they got one gummies for focus and memory. They got gummies for anti-inflammatory, recovery, weight management, all of the support that you need, especially for a guy like me that played a lot of years in the league that, is hurting a lot, joint pain, body aches, you name it, the whole 9 yards. And this product now is involved with 40 teams in college and pro football, and pros, period, basketball, baseball, you name it. The Vikings have come on board with it, the Packers, the Cavaliers. It's just one of the few brands that delivers this thing called SOD, which really kind of shocks the cell into saying to the cell, like, there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, I know that's like a placebo, but it's really not. But one thing about this product is I started taking it about 3-4 months ago, and I can already feel it. That it's done a great job for me and everything. Aches and pains are still there a little bit, but this is helping tremendously. You got to elevate with Celevate. That's the name of it. So really proud of this product and proud to be in partnership with them. And you can go to www.celevate.com. That's SECELLEV 8.com. And also on Instagram at CELLEV_SOD on Instagram to find out more about this product. And believe me, you won't go wrong. It isn't your typical gummy that you see out there on the market now.
You played a long career, 16 years in the league, but do you
Yeah,
think you could have even went longer if, the likes of pains, if stuff like this was around when you were a player?
no doubt. And I think, back then it just was take an aspirin or take this or, stuff now that's really bad for you, when you swallow it. It's not good for your health. And years down the road, you're gonna feel that. This gummy here is is the real deal. And I feel, like I said, I feel much better. We're gonna be out at the Super Bowl this year, doing some stuff. So I'm really proud of this. This product has done a great job for me, and I'm sure it'll do a great job for everybody else that gets it.